People start pretty early there, going to school about 7 a.m. A lot of people, where I lived was about a block away from a school, so people were just taking their kids. So we'd go running at the track before everyone would get there, and then we'd go home. And as we're going home, there's all these cars flooding in. They mostly drive scooters, a lot of scooters. And like, I thought Provo had a lot, but then I went to Taiwan, and they have them everywhere, and they're all super like going crazy. But I never saw a single car accident the whole time I was there. I know at least I saw like several, but the whole 2 years, I don't know if God was protecting me or what, but I saw 0 accidents on the roads. So I thought that was pretty miraculous with how different they drive, you could say. In the mornings, we would go into the city where our church was. If we had meetings or lessons at the chapel, we would do most of our lessons at the chapel because it's a good environment. It's kind of quiet, gets away from the busy roads, busy life. Because most of the people there, you ask them like, what's the purpose of life? And they're just like, make money. That's the purpose of life. And so it's kind of interesting bringing them to the knowledge of something deeper than just money. Because money will spend and be used and come in and goes. And so having these people come into a quieter place, and that church has been there for quite a while, I think. Just about everyone works in the business, and the thing I felt was there's either a food business that they have. Their houses are usually about 3 levels. They're not very wide, but they're pretty tall. And so they'd have the business on the main floor, then their house and their house on the top, like above it. So everyone's business was their first floor, kind of thing. So people either did food or hair cutting. I feel like in each area there was a different, more popular thing to do, but food was definitely up there. I mean, everyone loves to eat there. I love the fact that they love food because I love food, so that was pretty fun. The city is a circle. There's this big road that goes around the entire city, and there's large roads that connect to it, and like highways and stuff. There was also like a grid system on the roads. That was really cool. They use scooters mostly for shopping, and so you don't have a lot of space, but they carry so many things on that scooter. Like a single scooter, I saw a family of 7 once. 7 people on one scooter. It was crazy. And it just blows your mind the things that they can do with the small capacity they have. And their houses, they're 3 stories tall. If it was just like a house, a lot of them live in apartments, which are much taller. But a house usually had like the business, then their rooms and living quarters. And usually their houses and everything was just super compact. Like a lot of them just had tons of stuff. I mean, when you have such a small space, they kind of like value whatever they have. Oh man, and people moving stuff like couches and dressers and huge things on scooters is the funniest thing. Like, one of the funniest times was this guy, he picked up this dresser probably about 4 feet tall or something like that. He picked it up and he put it like this and got on his shoulder like that, and then he just like got over onto a scooter like with someone else driving and just like sat onto it and then drove off. And it's just like, that thing's huge and bulky and in the way. But I got a scooter. No, you need help moving? I got a scooter. I can help you out with that.